Somebody call a doctor because Bad Medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we're diving back into Marvel's What If. This is episode 3. The world lost its mightiest heroes. Well, that is one hell of a what if, so I'm here for it. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, this show has been a fun, easy watch, and I'm always intrigued on everything that is happening, so I'm definitely ready, willing, and able to give this episode a watch.
Yeah, I knew nothing about this one coming into it at all, and the first handful of episodes have been a lot of fun, so I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah. Seen season 1 only one time through. Looking forward to watching it again with these guys in preparation for season 2 of What If, even though it probably has zero connection.
Wow.
But here we are. Let's go!
Space.
Oh,
Reality.
nice.
Well, if we lost all of our heroes.
It's more
Loki.
than a linear path.
Coulson.
It's a prism
Right,
of
Grillo.
endless possibility, where a single choice can branch out into infinite realities, creating alternate worlds from the ones you know. I am the Watcher.
All those shards of glass and no blade, huh?
I am your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me
Always trying to skate
and
up.
ponder the question, what if?
What if? Indeed.
There was an idea to bring together a group of...
Remarkable people to see if they could become something more. I know, I've heard the speech.
Then you realize what's at stake.
Which is why I'm surprised you'd want to bet the future of the Avengers initiative on that.
Randy's.
I don't want to join your super secret boy band.
No. See, I remember you do everything yourself. How's it working out for you?
I've been worse.
You become a problem. Hit him.
God, what'd you just do to me?
What did we just do for you? That's lithium dioxide. It's going to take the edge off.
It's not a cure, it just abates the symptoms.
Stark, you okay?
Oh, so it didn't work.
Stark.
Tony!
Is he
Tony!
working them?
I don't think he would have knocked his own
He's
coffee
dead.
over.
Oh, whoops.
So, no Avengers.
I am the Watcher, and where humans see chaos, I see the crucible that would transform this collection of...
You know that scene.
Puny human.
No, puny god.
Puny god. How dare I f that up?
Tuesday.
Why is Sam Jackson always recruiting people in restaurants?
I may not have been a fan of Tony Stark, but I didn't kill him.
Save your spin for Pierce. Watch him in New York first thing for questioning.
Frankie!
Someone inside S.H.I.E.L.D. compromised Stark's antidote. I need someone on the outside to find out who.
Sure you want to take another big swing on me, boss?
Safest bet I'll ever make.
Now look.
Jeez.
I'm waiting for the truck to just fall on its side because she's beating everyone up and it falls over.
Wow, so serious. You guys are no fun. Here, mind holding these for me?
Of course, what? I never chicken lands punch, but only because people don't expect it.
Nice. I love that.
Little rabbit punches.
I love that in animation.
This animation's great.
What? Stop the truck!
Why does he lose control and they just need to brake and pull over?
They always over embellish the turns.
Come on!
Remember growing up and you'd watch TV shows in the 80s where the people were driving going like this the whole time?
Yeah.
Like you thought that's what it was going to be like.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
It's been happening all night. The artifact has a bit of an attitude. Also, no one can lift it, not even Jackson. And he does CrossFit.
Well,
We got a man down. Sound the alarms. Multiple agents down and... Whoa.
Now we know who that is.
He's a Caucasian male, mid-20s, with really great hair. It's an accurate description.
Yes, sir, he's gorgeous.
He's making a move on the hammer. Just say the word.
Hold your fire. I want to see this.
Whoa, Coulson wasn't lying about the hair. It's nice.
Hold your...
Oh! That was not a hold.
No.
I told you to stand down.
I did. Wasn't me. I didn't shoot.
He just took out Thor.
Your arrow would indicate otherwise.
Doesn't make any sense. I don't slip. I don't misfire.
What's the word on our intruder?
Dead. And if his blood samples are to be believed, he's almost 1,000 years old and not of this world.
First Stark, now Muscle Beach.
Wake up, sleeping beauty. Bart,
Oh, he got taken out too.
Coulson, get a medic.
How could this...
Wow.
We're running a tox screen. See if it might have been a cyanide capsule.
Barton had a wife and kids. If he was gonna go, it wouldn't be willingly.
You think he was murdered?
If I had to guess, my money is on the same someone who killed Stark.
Barton was in a locked cell, under observation. There was no sign of struggle, no entry wounds.
It's weird, but I also have a space corpse that looks like a Chippendales dancer.
Wow. Even while rotting, he smells like lavender. Still, there's not a lot connecting a billionaire playboy and a S.H.I.E.L.D. assassin, unless you have any ideas.
There was an idea.
Was.
Oh, at first I thought it was Charles Xavier Mansion.
I haven't seen him.
I'm not here about the green guy.
His name is Dr. Bruce Banner.
I'm here about Tony Stark. I believe he was murdered.
What? By whom?
Me. Or at least someone's trying to make it look that way, using this.
So why did you come to me?
You're an expert in the tactical applications of cellular biology.
There are plenty of others. Why did you really come here?
I need to keep this off S.H.I.E.L.D.'s radar.
Off Shield's radar.
Your injector's clean, and there's no traces of lethal pathogens of any kind.
Then what killed him?
Whatever it wasn't biological. Your antidote didn't even make it out of the syringe. It looks to me like a tiny projectile of some kind was fired from the needle.
Huh. You got a side job, Dr. Ross?
What? I don't know.
See the hat?
A student must have left it there.
Stanley's Pizza.
Stanley's Pizza Parlor. I love it.
Barton's dead. I know what he meant to you. Looks like his and Stark's murders are connected.
By what?
The Avengers initiative. Seems our killer is going after the candidates.
Who else is on the list?
Bruce Banner and you. Find Banner.
Funny thing, boss? Think I already have.
I'm sorry, but I can't let you in there.
Move, or I'll make you move.
No need for violence. That's probably not going to work out for anyone. What? What is it?
We need to go. Now.
It's up and over them trees. There's Audrey.
I like that background there.
What the?
Uh-oh.
Tractor beam.
Sensors are reporting a massive energy surge. Seems like it came out of nowhere.
What are you seeing, Coulson?
A meteorological phenomenon of some kind. Yeah. Whatever it is, it came with bogeys.
Oh,
like
okay.
they're from Earth.
Snap.
Maybe Middle Earth? Go get him, boss.
Looking for directions,
he's got
sir? Because you seem to
big
have
dude in
lost
the
your
back.
way.
You would do best to kneel before a god.
We don't really...
Tom's voice.
I am Loki, Crown Prince of Asgard, the rightful king of Jotunheim, and god of... I'm in the middle of something here.
Damn it, Fury. Pick up.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's safer for everyone if I fend for myself. I sort of can't die.
Then I guess you're in luck.
Look alive, people. I want strike teams locked, loaded, and ready to move in on my mark.
I'm a little busy here, Widow.
Oh, good. We'll start a support group. I've got General Ross, a dozen snipers, and a few tanks. What are you dealing with?
Space Vikings.
Show off.
Lady Trouble?
That brought you here, Mr. Loki.
Vengeance.
Avengers.
Murdered Thor Odin's son, the Crown Prince of Asgard.
Natasha Romanoff, agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I have Bruce Banner in my custody. You need to stand down.
Oh.
Who the hell opened fire?
Not us, sir. We're clear.
Bruce, we're okay, right? I'll get you out of this. I swear on my...
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm comprehending all right.
Oh boy.
Agent Romanoff, I think you might be better off getting out of here.
Which is why I have to ask, what's in the box?
What's in the box? Superhero landing.
Take it down.
You guys know that doesn't work, right? Just makes them mad.
You want some of this?
There's nothing you can do.
That's my father. He'll listen to me.
The general isn't the one who started this.
Then who did?
Oh no. What'd they hit him with?
Oh.
Oh, what?
Oh, he just popped.
No,
It's
Bruce.
gonna be.
But he can't die. He can't die.
I think he just did. Well, he did.
I was expecting you guys to pop a little harder for the Ed Norton Incredible Hulk.
Wow.
I'm disappointed.
The Allfather would want us to listen.
We have the same enemy here. The person who killed your brother also killed two of my people. Good people. We should be working together.
We are not allies.
When I find your brother's killer, you will have your pound of flesh.
What a fascinating choice of words. But I shall require the entire corpse.
That's where CM Punk got that from. I want my pound of flesh.
You have until the next rise of Midgard's sun to deliver my brother's assassin, or I will reduce this planet to ash and ice.
Yeah, kind of miss Loki.
It's
season 2 there.
We haven't seen him since the live action.
I need to get into the Avengers Initiative files, but I'm locked out of the system and wanted for murder.
I'm not telling you my password, Romanoff.
Why not?
Your library's secure.
Clint was your friend too.
Hashtag Steve. I heart Steve.
Hashtag Steve.
That's great. Thank you.
Awesome.
Oh, somebody there?
Javentine, Maria Hill. I didn't see the third one.
How did a woman who died 2 years ago access the database yesterday? You won't win. Not against me, not against S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh,
jeez. That worked.
You were saying? Brad Pitt's character from Deadpool?
Vanisher?
It's all about hope.
Uh-oh.
It's hope! It's all about hope!
4 hours to sunup, sir.
I haven't forgotten.
There's still one name left, sir. Yours.
I'm not the only Avenger left.
Yeah.
What?
We got Steve Rogers, right?
Is that a beeper?
Oh.
From the 90s?
Captain Marvel.
It's all about hope. Widow. Either make a pact with a god or deal with the devil.
Be a little more specific, maybe?
Oh, you didn't pick up on that?
Nah, he's speaking in riddles.
Just gotta be, more perceptive. That's all.
There's real depth there, Mason.
Who's this now?
Real depth.
I'm here to see you, Wallace. If it isn't Hank Pym.
The balls you have to come here and stand over her grave.
Oh, don't worry about her. I doubt she'd mind, considering she's dead.
She died because S.H.I.E.L.D. killed her. She died because of you.
Oh, it was him.
She was my daughter. My little girl. You filled her head with nonsense about protecting humanity and saving the world. You just left out how'd she die the same way her mother did.
And that gave you permission to murder them?
I wanted you to hurt. To witness everything you ever worked for.
Ooh.
Hope for.
Oh.
And what of Thor, Prince of Asgard?
Goldilocks? You would have recruited him in a heartbeat. Told him some malarkey about being a hero.
Malarkey.
You murdered him because you could?
His death was a favor. Yours will be a triumph.
Oh,
caught him.
What's
Like
this,
the
Steven
Matrix. Yeah.
Seagal?
You're still pretty spry for a guy with a corner off.
Ooh.
Look at Fury go.
I don't think it's
It's not
Fury.
Fury.
You're supposed to be a killer? Well, come on then. Kill me.
Loki. Oh.
How are you, Stop moving, Fury. Let's go. Like you're everywhere.
This is trippy.
What's with the goth kid?
Hello, Trickster God. Hi. Well, this was an absolute pleasure, Director Fury.
Good. Now take your hammer and get off my planet.
About that, we should be allies. You know, I've just had an idea. I was thinking I might extend my stay here on Midgard.
For how long?
I thought Loki would want to do more to him than just that.
Well, remember, this is a what if.
Loki at the UN?
Good evening, my loyal subjects.
Loyal subject.
Before you today to announce that in just one day's time, the nations of Earth have put aside their differences and united under my command. It's the unspoken truth of humanity that you crave subjugation. So I have come to help you fulfill your destiny.
Density.
You're my density.
The Avengers were always meant to be more than a team. They were an idea, the affirmation of humanity's need. To believe that in our darkest hour, we will find our heroes.
I believe that in this universe, as in every other, hope never dies.
Oh.
Welcome back, Captain.
Oh, that's where he is. Answer my question.
Where?
Where's the fight?
Ah.
Dun dun.
Dun dun.
So hoping Coulson and Fury were gonna get some shawarma after that battle.
All right. Well, that was episode 3, and a lot of fun. Like I said, the only complaints that I had, I guess, about this episode is that nobody really seemed all that broken up about all the Avengers getting taken out. Like, it wasn't even a big deal. Fury, didn't really express any, anything really, not even any emotion. So that was a little odd to me. And then the fact that Loki, came in saying he wanted, more than a pound of flesh. He wanted the guy that took out Thor, and then got him at the end, and it was like, I'll see you later. Have my guys take him away. I guess I expected a little bit more out of those scenes when they finally found out who took everybody out. But other than that, this was a fun exploration into what could happen. And I know Fury talked a lot about, the Avengers aren't a certain people, it's an idea, and I get that, but this one it was just a bit of a miss for me, only because they didn't seem to acknowledge that those two big items for me. But other than that, it was a lot of fun.
Well, I was gonna say, he doesn't show that much emotion even when Coulson gets taken out in the first Avengers. He goes and takes cards and wipes his blood on there to throw it on Nick Fury. So he doesn't show very much emotion even in the movies.
Yeah,
so
but
to him, that
Coulson to losing Tony Stark, the Hulk, Hawkeye, Widow.
As you saw it though, he said that right at the end, he's like, let them rest in peace. And he's like, let them rest. We have to keep working. That's just how he's always been. Even in the movies, he's always been that way.
Yeah.
Regardless, I like the fact that they had like Hank Pym as on a rage because of what happened to his daughter, which is totally justifiable. So it makes sense that, him and his tiny stature could, get small enough to go into the needle to make Hawkeye, Clint shoot. Clint,
just take your time. We're not in a rush here.
Well, to make
take your time, brother. Yes, make Clint Barton.
To make Clint,
just call him Hawkeye.
Well, to make Hawkeye shoot the arrow to take out Thor, which I didn't even think that would be possible.
No, that's
even with him not having his hammer in his hands. I thought he still had enough power to be able to persevere through that. And then we saw that even Hulk could even be taken out, but you saw that he put the expander on his heart. So this was. I thought this was another fun episode to see what would happen if Hank Pym actually went, to the dark side, because you could see that every hero, if they had just changed to becoming a villain, they could do with what their knowledge and what they know of each and every individual of, like said Avengers, they can take them out one by one because they know all their weaknesses and all their strengths. But yeah, so I thought it was another good episode.
Yeah, this one I think was maybe a little bit of a miss for me as well. I really enjoyed the previous ones. I mean, look, we don't get a full story out of these, right? It's kind of like the What If. It's titled What If, but this one was kind of just like, I think it was more the, I don't want to say shock value, but like the emotional response of seeing the Avengers pass. But there wasn't really for me any sort of what if here. It's just like, what if they all pass? It's what if, and I get the show isn't again developing a full story afterwards, but the previous few I think I did enjoy a little bit more. It was interesting, as Answer said, seeing Hank come out as the bad guy, which look, if some people recruited your child to to go and battle for him and lost their life, there's a couple different angles you can take. You can be the, parent who's proud of your child for, maybe, dying a hero's death, or somebody who feels like, people needlessly put you in harm's way and now you want your revenge. But, again, it was, look, it's still a good episode. It's a fun show, but I think I enjoyed the first two a little bit more. So I don't want to put this one down too much because I still enjoyed it, but the first two popped off a little bit harder for me. So.
Yeah, honestly, I think you two are kind of looking way too deep into what they're kind of giving us here, because it literally is a what if, right? That we only have 24, 5, minutes, maybe 6 minutes of doing a what if. So it's this bit, this bit, this bit, this bit. It's an acceleration because, at least in my eyes, you had to have seen everything that's taken place, because they're putting us in locations that are very recognizable if you've seen all the Marvel stuff up until this point. But for them to go as deep as you guys are kind of expecting, that's not going to happen in here, because it's just, hey, that happened. Now we're going to spin into what if Hawkeye died? What if? So now we got to advance the story a little bit faster. I mean, Romanoff, they gave you guys some emotion through Romanoff right there. So I think that's as good as they're going to get. Answer hit it with Nick Fury. Nick Fury, at least in my opinion, doesn't really, I mean, he'll show it through his eyes, but then that's really it. It's not like he's going to sit there and cry and, have a moment too much, because with Nick Fury, it's boom, 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 boom. We got stuff always going off and whatnot. And again, this is just some lighthearted stuff. So even if a character does die, which they were making it fun in a way with Thor, right? God, he's got gorgeous hair. Yeah. And then boom, he's out. Yeah. So again, with my first time, I've only watched it one time through, so kind of seeing some stuff again. Fantastic to see, because even hearing some of the lines kind of go by, I'm like, that's funny, because I kind of forgot some of that stuff. So you'll probably hear me say that a couple more times. And I was actually, I don't know about you guys, but I felt a little let down that no one's like, hey, Incredible Hulk, Ed Norton.
Well, I was wondering why the hell are they shooting the Hulk? That doesn't make any sense. Why are they attacking him?
They always attack Hulk because they want to try and take him in and capture.
Remember the Ed Norton Hulk, right?
I absolutely remember the Ed Norton scene. I just don't know why here they were attacking.
Because it's General Ross.
Well, it's General. They gave
remember
General, yeah.
It's a playoff of the Ed Norton Hulk.
So at this point in the story, they were still trying to find Hulk and control him. That's what you're telling me.
Well, right. That's why General Ross said, who shot? It was Pym the entire time that did
Gotcha.
They thought it was a bullet, but it was
Yeah,
like
and
they
then
showed
they all started
getting into the heart and doing that.
The other thing that I kind of had a bit of a problem with was Thor getting taken out with a bow and arrow. I mean, we've seen some stuff, and
Quinn.
I understand that, but look,
well, remember. When he did come back down to Earth and before he had the hammer, he was human. You know, he didn't have any powers or any abilities. He was still strong and everything, but he wasn't penetrable. Well, he was handsome.
Yeah.
Okay. Long, luscious hair.
You know what they should have did for a what if is really make him not handsome.
What if Thor wasn't handsome?
Thor
and
was Big Lebowski
and didn't have great hair.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I said, I love the what if. I totally understand they're incredibly limited by time, what they can do here with the series. But yeah, I mean, for me, I think this is probably the weakest of the three that I've seen so far. And it was interesting. It's like, okay, I mean, I'm sorry, but I just didn't see any resolve. Okay, you killed the Avengers. What would you do? Replace them with other ones. That's basically the story that I got out of this. Unless I'm the casual Marvel fan here, unless I'm totally missing something, but that's pretty much what I got.
Loki would have taken over the planet, so that would have been your whole new thing. So you'd have had to develop a whole new team to combat the whole Earth that is filled with Asgardians.
Yeah, which, speaking of, how great was it to see Tom, or at least hear Tom Hiddleston again?
Hear him. I was a little thrown off by not having Stark's normal voice. It does.
Yeah.
They got close.
That was pretty close.
It was pretty good. The contrast, though, I know we spoke in previous episodes how cool it was to see the animated characters having the voice of the live action or the movie characters that everybody's come to know and love, and it does throw you off a little bit when you have like half, because was that Scarlett Johansson's voice?
No,
Yeah,
I think that was Lake Bell.
Yeah, and so there was a couple of voices that weren't in there, and obviously a few that were. Look, with schedules and the business side of things, I know that's probably difficult to, especially with an episode like this where they involve so many people, to coordinate it. But yeah, it was fun. I think almost for these what ifs, it's almost like, because it is a short what if, it's like, let's narrow our field a little bit. But yeah, I don't want to come across like I didn't enjoy it. I'm just saying that the first two I think were a little bit more fun for me. So
maybe we should ask Bill Goldberg.
Yeah, maybe Bill Goldberg.
Loves that joke.
But hey, so there's still a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys are having as much fun as we are with them. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course Alistair. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.
He definitely is.
I am your guide through these vast new realities.
ASMR Dave over there.
What if?
We have watched how one moment, one choice, can ripple across space and time, giving birth to new stories. But what if it's the wrong choice? What if the best of intentions has very strange consequences?
Look at that ride.
It's strange looking like 007.
Evening, handsome.
This? I just pulled it out of the dryer. Whereas you, stunning.
I'm only going for dessert. You promised me creme brulee.
I suspect we can do a little better than that.
What if they have their leg on? You're just
I hear it.
Oh,
Come
no.
on, I know you prepared something. You wouldn't just wing it. It's just me.
Okay. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, fellow doctors.
No, stop. I'm already asleep. Come on, cut the preamble. Let's just get straight to the heart of it.
But all I said was good evening.
I think you should just rush the podium like a contestant on The Price is Right.
Price is what?
We need to celebrate this.
We are.
How dare he?
Down.
How dare he?
not know.
Well, I would say the same about you.
Don't do the no-look drive here, pal.
That's what's going to happen.
He learned it from me. Tyrese.
Do it!
You gotta rip that e-brake.
Oh.
You're okay.
R.E.?
Oh, I'm guessing we
So,
lose her, and that's the broken
Yep.
heart.
Oh, no. Christine, come on. Christine.
Lost his heart.
Grief-stricken, Strange sought answers across the world and in the mystic arts.
Time travel. What are you doing? Tinkering with...
We protect reality. We don't
Tilda.
threaten it.
And when the threat came, and the Ancient One was lost. The man of science became the sorcerer supreme.
I've come to bargain.
Yet despite all he'd gained, Stephen Strange could not let go of the past.
Oh, so we switched to the cheap stuff. How long has it been?
2 years tonight. What are you doing up?
I needed the little sorcerer's wool. What are you doing? I suggest you join me before you do something reckless.
Oh, he's gonna do it.
Evening, handsome. Something wrong?
I think I might have just had a mild cardiac event.
A heart attack, Doctor? Well, buck up, Strange.
Doctor?
You promised me creme brulee.
Let's just stay in tonight instead.
Wait a sec. Have you ever even seen a game show?
No, but
we're still tailgating, buddy.
Yeah. Why are you doing the same thing?
Well, this is shaping up to be a night to remember.
It still happens anyway.
Yeah, it wasn't him swerving out of the way. It
No,
was
it's
just being
getting
there.
rear-ended.
No, not again. No! Christine!
How about we just stay in? Take a different way home.
Yeah.
Evening, handsome.
your chariot awaits. It's okay. We'll be fine.
Oh.
Are you...
Oh, jeez.
It's like it's just unavoidable no matter what he does.
No.
Pizza. You're a genius.
No matter what he does.
Good evening, Dr. Strange. Are you having car trouble?
Ouch.
Oof.
This is where it starts for you, with the death of Dr. Christine Palmer. Her death is an absolute point in time.
Oh.
If you erase her death, you never start your journey.
I'm creating a paradox.
You're risking the universe. You cannot reverse an absolute point.
Nothing is impossible. You taught me that.
The greatest sorcerers of the past could not reverse an absolute point.
Wow.
Please, do not do this, or I will be forced to stop you.
You'd have to find me first. Whew. I'm looking for the lost library of Cagliostro. Library, reading, knowledge. Hey, I'm talking here. Where are you going?
Just taking you there.
Maybe.
Oh.
Whoa.
No door. Clever.
You have to be the strangest dressed sorcerer I've ever seen.
Yeah, it's Armani.
Angel.
Angel.
Send me an angel.
Where can I find Cagliostro?
Well, maybe here. Maybe there. Maybe nowhere.
Wonderful. Please tell me you're not Cagliostro.
The name's Obang, librarian for the books of Cagliostro. Come, this way. Sorcerer Armani. No,
it's strange.
Not any stranger than...
Well played.
They got to get the strange joke in.
How long will you be staying here?
As long
as it takes.
Well,
I mean, that is just so much information.
Time manipulation. Bingo. The power required to break an absolute point in time is immense and nigh impossible to obtain. Yeah, no doy. Aha.
Doy.
Through the absorption of other beings.
Doctor Strange saying doy.
Oh.
Okay.
Seen that guy before.
I need to borrow your powers. Do you mind sharing a tentacle or two?
Jeez.
Please.
Yes, that's one way to do it.
Mystic beings do not bargain. Their powers are not meant for man.
You just got your ass whooped. Goddamn octopus.
Is she worth the pain?
Every moment of it.
Yeah, what lengths would you not go to?
Love can break more than your heart. It can shatter your mind.
Lerv.
It's all about Lerv.
No book, Armani. Life
Armani
taught me.
Might as well go with it now.
It's been twice.
They won't surrender their power. I'll take it. Let's start small.
Oh, that's
There
what I
you
meant.
go.
Yeah.
It's my creation.
Your soul is mine.
Your soul. Good job, Shang Tsung.
Nice cape.
The cape.
More.
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 Oh, Smaug.
Looks like Jafar.
He's on the wrong path. I could warn him, intervene, but the fate of his universe is not worth risking the safety of all others. Besides, I doubt he'd listen.
That's
Yeah.
Love will make you do crazy things, man.
oh, look at that! He looked.
You heard him.
Awesome.
Oh, been at it for a while.
Just everything.
Hello again.
And goodbye.
Oh.
Ugh.
Ooh.
Oh, gross. Okay.
Oh, Bang. What happened to you?
Time, Sorcerer Armani.
You've been out there for 30 years.
Put that away. You use magic to remain frozen for centuries. I chose to live.
But I can reverse this.
Even in our world, death is part of the plan.
I can't accept that.
I know,
No choice, really.
but maybe the other strange will.
Other?
Can't you see? You're only half a man, living half alive.
It was true. He wasn't alone. He wasn't even the only Doctor Strange in this universe.
I'm going to start the kettle. I suggest you join me before you do something reckless.
Reckless.
You're right. Enough living in the past for one evening.
Just one?
Just one.
Oh,
That's
whoops.
not good.
Yeah.
Messed up the space-time continuum, bruv.
I'm
went
sure.
over 88 miles an hour, Dave.
Good.
I suppose you can go to a local corner store and get some, plutonium.
Yeah,
It'll be fine.
the universes are merging.
What did you do? Great Scott!
Hello, Stephen.
No, well, wait a minute. You're...
Dead? Yes.
So this must be...
A psychic impression sent through a splinter in reality. But I fear we don't have much time.
Then who's causing this?
Well,
You did.
you are.
You are.
Who's causing all this?
10 pounds of gold.
I drew upon the power of the dark dimension to split the timeline. To split you, allowing for 2 of your possible timelines to occur in one universe. Exceedingly dangerous, actually.
Evil twin?
More like misguided.
Misguided.
Our time is running out. I fear the only sorcerer strong enough to stop Doctor Strange is...
Doctor Strange.
I gotta take on myself.
I don't know, but he's got all those powers he's been sucking in.
Only you can stop it because you are causing it.
Look at him. He's so starting to melt.
Do you want to stop him?
Poor Wong.
Heavy duty protection spell.
Knowing me, I'll need it.
How would you find him?
I think he'll find you.
He's found me.
Oh, that's not great.
Nope, it's not. Hello? Where am I?
Ooh, we're gonna see the evil Doctor Strange.
When are you?
When?
Do not be frightened, old friend.
Why are you?
Nice.
I got one for you. Who's Gamora?
We loved her. You can't bring her back. The world out there is breaking. Don't you dare lie to me. I am you.
Can't come back, Bob.
Going back.
See? I'm doing just fine.
I spent centuries, sacrificed everything.
Centuries.
Mm-hmm.
And now can you save her? No, Steven.
Not yet.
We can.
Our powers are diluted, split between us.
You don't believe it's possible, but you will see.
The Ancient One warned us. If we save Christine, we destroy the world.
I told you, she doesn't understand. We love Christine.
It's all about Lerv.
I will be whole again.
No, your marbles are long.
You can't save her. She's dead. You need to let go. I've gone too far to turn back now.
It's too far gone.
Too far gone.
Nothing is over. Nothing.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, Tremors.
Just, I just figured Stampede.
Blanket of death.
Die, you blanket of death. Big Dave.
Still one of the best lines in all of the MCU.
Oh. Oh.
Ooh.
See that shadow?
Yep.
Oh boy.
It's so good to see you.
No, it was the lava the Terminator found. Sorry, guys.
Christine.
Stephen, you promised me creme brulee.
I know.
We can be together again.
No, we can't.
Stephen, I love you.
I wish that was true, but you're not her.
Oh.
Oh, some Neo Agent Smith stuff going on here.
You can't do this.
But we must.
No.
Oh. Feels good, doesn't it? It's like Gran Turismo.
It's exactly like Gran Turismo.
Christine.
Oh, you're scary.
Oh,
It's me, Christine.
Oh.
what's happening? What's
My
happening?
face melted.
I brought you back. I saved you.
No, this isn't real. This is the.
I mean, I loved you, but you're ugly now, so it's probably not going to work.
Oh, she's melting.
This wasn't supposed to happen. No. No.
Stephen, what is going on?
Well, you're melting. The whole universe is done.
That's inevitable.
Yep. At least this one is.
You can stop this, please.
The
Fix
Watcher.
The same way you fixed Christine.
I was wrong.
You will.
The world shouldn't pay for my arrogance. I read about you, sensed your presence. You're a god. You can undo this.
I'm not a god, and neither are you.
Then punish me, not the world, not Christine.
But I can't interfere.
Yep.
Learned that in 1985.
No!
Well, it worked out when he came home early.
Right.
Just, you know, if he ever does something,
Well,
just,
that
just go
timeline
easy
is
on him.
That timeline's done.
Christine.
Oh, no.
Stephen, what did you do?
What did you do?
I'm sorry. I am so...
That's all that's left.
One life, one choice, one moment can destroy the entire universe.
That was heavy duty.
Now, you wanted a dark one?
That was good. That was, look, I know I was a little critical of, if you go back in our reactions of episode 3, I was a little bit critical. This is what I wanted. This one had substance. It had a story. This really gave us something. We had some emotion. And man, having Benedict Cumberbatch back, getting to hear the voice again, always makes such a difference. But this one was wild. I mean, he thought he could change everything, thought he could manipulate it, and in the end, he was just left inside his little crystal with essentially, I figure Christine's gonna eventually fade away. But this was wild, and this is something that I think somebody who's maybe super fans of the world of Marvel and all things comics, I don't know if this has been explored, but I know they've obviously, with the multiverse, they've been kind of playing with that. And we saw Loki, the series where they kind of played with timelines and things like that in that series. So this was just wild in that the watcher just had to basically sit back and let it happen because A, he shouldn't do anything, B, he couldn't do anything. So Steven was kind of stuck there and got to essentially see that he created his own demise, and there was nothing he could do to stop the events of Christine, being taken out of the picture. So this one was wild. I love the twist that they did with this one. This one, it almost seemed like it was a little bit longer. I don't know what the official time was, but it definitely had that feeling like maybe this one was a bit longer, or maybe the story just maybe felt a little bit more complete to me. But either way, I really liked this one. This one gets a big thumbs up from me. So hopefully the rest going forward kind of follow suit.
Yeah, this one was really interesting since, it wasn't the hands. It was the love of his life. And so we saw in the movie, though, he never, well, obviously, because he got his powers. I guess he didn't really miss his hands. Why would you go back in time to not have the hands accident? Whereas this, with losing the, love of your life, you have to keep going back and to try and save her. And as we saw, it was almost like a Groundhog's Day, that no matter what he did, no matter how he tried to change it, he tried everything, not even picking her up, nothing, taking a different way, nothing. It just even got her there once, and she I don't know, food poisoning or something.
Yeah, and then the guy came in, and
then another time when they're at the diner. So it was just, that was pretty cool how they did all that to show that no matter what you did, it was an infinite point in time, which I don't think we've ever really dove into in any of the Marvel things, that it's an infinite, or that it's not an infinite, an absolute point in time.
Absolutely, yeah.
That no matter what you do, that's where it's going to stay. So that was really cool how they did that. And
the closest thing would be when they fought Thanos, and he went and ran all the possibilities for the outcomes of how they could win, and there was only one way for them to beat Thanos.
14 million.
He could have did the whole where he jumps, where he took the one arm off of the one guy. He could have did that to Thanos, but everyone forgets he could have done that. Anyways, but yeah, then seeing that he needed to be more powerful, so he spent centuries, and then we saw that the timelines were split, so it was great here, and Tilda Swinton reprised her role as well. But seeing that they split the timeline, there's a good and an evil Doctor Strange,
which we finally got. We thought we were going to get that on one of the series, or maybe it was a movie. I don't recall.
The multiverse.
We thought we'd get an evil Strange.
We get the third eye, so we got it here, and we saw that evil won, but then at the end of just got into a little crystal ball. It was great. This was fun seeing a darker side of Dr. Evil that, we kind of played around with in the movies, but to see it full power.
Yeah, the way it ended so bleak.
Yep.
I loved that. Really had the feel of just...
the last one, it gave you kind of that hope spot of hey, we can still find Steve Rogers. Maybe we can still start a new Avengers. We still have Captain Marvel. So this one, just nope.
Totally hopeless.
But it was fun.
Yeah, this one was really good, and I'll agree with Mason Quinn. It felt like it was definitely a little bit more complete as far as the story, because it just focused on Doctor Strange, and they were able to do a very good job telling a really powerful story in a pretty compact package here. It felt for me a little bit like, it was the Flash movie where he kept running and over and over, and and his visually, you got all messed up and stuff.
The chunks kept
getting attached. That's kind of what this felt like. He kept going over and over, and even at the end, we saw he looked pretty disfigured from, however many years or however long he was actually trying to make things. It was I like that they threw in the concept of the absolute event. Because we've seen a pretty solid handful of movies where you talk about time travel and changing the past and the butterfly effect and everything that can happen, and none of them really explore the fact that like certain things are just an absolute event. So I like that they had that in there. He's not somebody who gives up easily, so he was going to do whatever it took to try to change that absolute event. They did a pretty good job of showing us all the different paths that he went down, trying to make things right, trying to change them, and he couldn't get it done. Normally I wouldn't say I enjoyed a show that ended on a bleak note, but I think given the context and everything that he went through, it would have almost felt like they cheapened it if it was like, I finally found the one. It's like, because as you brought up, we saw that with the Avengers. For 14 million, whatever the number was, and they did find the one. They did it successfully. So for this one, it was like, okay, hey, for as powerful as he is, intelligent, as strong of a sorcerer as he is, some things you just can't fix. And that's the nature of a lot of people, though, is when things go wrong, try to fix it. How can I make this right? And it's a very difficult thing to admit that there's quite literally nothing you can do.
Accepting defeat.
Well, it's not even accepting defeat, accepting like the loss of, of somebody you care very deeply for. So for me, this was, I think, the first two I found a little bit more entertaining, but I think from a storyline, I think this is the best we've gotten so far as the story.
Yeah, this one I enjoyed when I remember watching it the first time too, because it, at least for me, kept putting myself in the position of, God, what if I'd probably be doing the same exact thing, for a loved one, just over and over again. There's got to be something, right? So in here, even the second time watching it through, I kept putting myself in there like, man, it's just a nonstop. I'm going to keep going. But I do like you guys said, love how they put it's an absolute. Mm-hmm. Really, nothing's going to undo that. And if there was something that undid it, the world goes down and we still lose. So very interesting story here with Doctor Strange. I'm glad they, that's what I appreciate about these what ifs, because this medium that they're using, they can get super creative with everything, just like in the last episode, right, where almost everyone gets taken out in just some kind of weird Pym way, right? Mm-hmm. So in here, it did bring a lot more depth of emotion for what we're 4 in now, or 3 in.
4.
Yeah, this was episode 4. So honestly, very good one here. Good to see Wong. Good to see Doctor Strange back, especially having them do the voices in here. It was good to see that too. So that's all I got.
Yeah, well, the thing I wanted to ask is, did he really change the absolute? Because, okay, on its face, it seemed like he did, but Christine still got taken out at the end. At least that's what I'm kind of led to believe, the way she was being pulled apart, and he was just left inside that little crystal, floating in the nothingness. So it's almost like he still didn't change the absolute, regardless of everything he tried to do. It still happened that way.
And to me, I think him doing that over and over again, trying to save her, that would be even more heartbreaking, because you're going through losing her again and again and again and again.
Yeah, the emotional toll of just the constant losing of everything that you get that hope, like, oh, got it. Now this one is it. This is really it. And then just get your soul crushed each time.
This plan is foolproof. This is gonna work out. Wrong.
No, not this.
So man, this has been a fun ride though. This was probably my favorite so far. We got some more to go though, so hopefully you guys are having as much fun as we are. So for Diamond Dave, Appleton Oak, that's Mason Quinn. I'm of course Answer. We'll catch you on the next one, pals.